we have a role, all of us, in sustaining the earth, which is, where we all draw our vitality from. Okay. I mean, if there is no earth, if there's no environment that we can live in, then, there's no point. And so if we're all on a sinking ship, then it's just a matter of time. I mean, the fact that I'm at the top of the rung of the ladder doesn't matter. It's going down. Okay. So we have to be cognizant of that. And so I think all the evolutions of the stories from triple P, the bottom line, to today, ESG, venture philanthropy, I think they're just extensions, SDGs, extensions of the same thing, that we must live in harmony with the earth. We have to find a way. For Adlevo, what it means is that from the very beginning, we've always had development and social development at the heart of our operations. So because we're in an emerging market, or in emerging markets in Africa mostly, we had something called the Wired framework, right? Which is our own sort of like abstraction of these ESG CSR goals, where Wired stands for, the W stands for wellness promotion, right? So we want to make sure that our companies, the activities on the health of the employees and members of the community is positive. We want integration into the global economy, because we believe that that is how you get sustained growth, and you contribute to the well-being of your own country as well by being part of a global economy. We look at reduction of poverty. So we try and see that the countries we invest in are creating jobs that have above average wages. We want to have environmental stewardship, which is very direct. So we want to be sure that those companies do not degrade the environment, and we want to develop skills. So we want people to develop skills and grow their capacity to earn and to contribute to the economies that they're in. So these were things that we came up with at the beginning of our journey, and we still hold on to them. We measure the companies along, of course, it's qualitative. Again, back to my thinking about qualitative thinking, right? So measure the impact of the companies along these qualitative lines, and in a way they align, in many ways, they align to the SDGs, they align to ESG. So what do I think? I think it's fundamental. It's important. You can't get away from it. And it's a losing game to pollute your own environment. There's no winning, right? It's a losing game to abuse your employees, right? To take advantage of employees. It's a losing game. It's a losing game to take advantage of a community. And, I mean, you can look at the oil industry, for example, right? Where there have been a lot of issues around polluting the delta, blah, blah, blah. It didn't have to be that way. If they really sat down and did everything collaboratively to start with, we might not be in this situation. But having gotten into this situation, no one is escaping. Everybody is in trouble. And so for us, we avoid companies that have those kinds of issues, and we manage and try and monitor how the companies we invested in look at these, ESG, CSR, environmental stewardship type of criteria.